Which is the best exercise for fat loss? I'm just finishing my morning run now in Vietnam. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna teach you which exercise to choose if you want to lose fat. I have lost 42 kilos in the last few years. Part of the reason was that I actually just started to love exercise, and now I do it basically every day. I have finished 2 half marathons, and I can lift 1.5 times my body weight in the gym by today. I'm gonna talk to you about 4 things. First, why is actually exercise really good for you and why you should definitely do it. Second of all, what types of exercises are there that you can choose from. Third of all, which is the best for you, so which one you should choose. Fourth of all, and this is mostly tailored to the really busy people out there, how you can build it into your busy schedule so you don't have to spend hours every week doing so. So first of all, why is exercise really good for you? After you eat mostly carbohydrates, these carbohydrates in your body turn into sugar. So where can this sugar go in your body after you eat? It can go into 3 places. It can go into the muscle, it can go into the liver, or it can be stored as fat. This is what we don't want. Okay, so there is this guy in your body called insulin. Okay, insulin is responsible for moving this sugar across your bloodstreams and basically giving it to where it's needed. Okay, how beautiful the sunrise is, by the way. Look at that. Okay, so insulin. Now, if you exercise, your muscles contract and then become dry, and they say that, hey, I need this sugar to recover. And then insulin says that, yeah, I got you, I'm giving you this sugar. So insulin is pumping all this sugar into your muscles. Okay, this is the best thing that we can do. But if you don't exercise, then insulin is saying like, hey man, like you just ate all these carbs, but you are not moving, so you are not storing it for energy. Like what are you doing? Why do you need it? And it's like, oh, you are in survival mode. We are going into survival mode. I got you, man. And it starts storing all this sugar or glucose as fat. And this is how man boobs and a big belly are made, if you know what I mean. I had that all as well. So it's really important to exercise to keep this like sugar flow, glucose flow in your body going. Second of all, exercise is really good for your hormones, mostly your testosterone level. Like it's just amazing for that. Also, it gives you better sleep. It builds muscle. So if you just don't want to be skinny, you want to look good as well, you want to have a bit of like texture in your body, it's really important to build muscle as well. It's really good for your mood, so it just gives you in a good mood. For example, now you look at that, I mean, it's starting to come up. I'm walking on the beach. I just finished my morning run. I'm living my best life, man. Like, this is part of the reason I love exercising. And the 6th thing is about why exercise is really good for you, that it just changes your mentality and identity completely. Like, you turn into from, I am fat, I cannot do anything about it, you turn into, I am a person who is actually changing their life, and a person who is making active decisions to change your life. We are about to walk into the sea. Come with me. So, this is the first part, why actually exercise is really good for you. Now, what type of exercise are out there? Okay, first of all, we have to differentiate cardio and weight training. I'm sure you hold everything about it, like gym, running, and you don't really know what to do. Okay, I've tried them all. First, let's go into the sea a bit and watch the sunrise. Okay, so I hope you can hear me. So, cardio. Cardio basically is like running, swimming, anything that elevates your blood pressure. And the other part is weight training or resistance training. That's what's happening in the gym. You know what I mean? Like where you like lift weights. What's the difference? Cardio will just give you this energy like drop, and you only burn calories while you're doing it. And this way, like you only get thin if you do only cardio. Trust me. For like a year or so, I was swimming every single day, basically. I was swimming every single day. And the problem with was I just got skinnier, I just got smaller, but I had all this loose skin on my body. If you lose fat really quickly like I did, then you know that you will have all this loose skin on your belly and on your abs. So it's really, really bad. Whereas if you start weight training, this is what I did about like 1.5, 2 years ago, you start to build muscle. Your skin becomes tighter, and just by building muscle, you start to get this beautiful texture, this beautiful shape for your body, which is not this like skinny. You know, when you see like skinny people, like you imagine a runner, for example, a marathon runner, they are this lean. This is not what we want, especially as men. Like personally, I would want this like V shape, you know, with like wide shoulders and everything. So you have this like strong look. You cannot achieve that with cardio. So I would highly say that prioritizing weight training is really important, but I'm getting ahead of myself, because the third part is which one to choose. I'm never, I was really either or when I was younger, so I was really either or, but I've learned and I've decided that it's best to combine these two forms of exercise. So because both has amazing benefits. Obviously, if you do weight training and you build muscle, as I mentioned, cardio is really good for your heart. It's really good for your blood pressure. It's really, really good for your lungs and everything. So the best choice would be to combine the two. In that, like what sort of cardio you do, that's absolutely up to you. Choose what you like. I highly recommend to try swimming, because swimming is really great in a way that you don't sweat. It's easy to start, like you can just do like breaststrokes. That's what all people learn basically, like it's quite easy to start. But also running. My advice with running is, if you start running, don't go crazy immediately. Don't think, and basically this is my advice with everything. Don't go crazy. Start small, because if you go crazy, this is why you fall off, because then you cannot keep it as a daily habit, because you will hate it, because you will suffer, because your body is not adjusted to it. But anything with that, like if you go for a run once or twice a week and you just run like 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, that's more than enough. Just start with 1 kilometer or 500 meters if this is what you can do, okay? And don't go fast, like don't start fast, just keep it calm. You are building a new habit. Your body is not used to it. Okay, so you are doing cardio, but I would recommend that as a man, definitely do weight training. Weight training, you go to the gym, and at least 3 to 4 times a week. I will make a separate video about what to do in the gym, like how to do it. And basically I've talked about it in my past videos as well. There is this video I made about how to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. You can go and check it out. So yeah, and you go to the gym, you first of all start building muscle, you become more muscular. The progress is much faster to see in the mirror, like your shoulders, your arms, your back is getting bigger, you're getting stronger. And just with weight training, I found that I'm becoming much more calmer, much more grounded, much more disciplined, because it's really hard. Like you are doing something super hard by choice, you know? So this is why I highly recommend everyone to go to the gym, because yeah, as I mentioned, if you just do cardio, it's really good for you, good for your heart and everything, but you will just get skinny. If this is the look that you want, like being this skinny, like I don't know, a person dying of starvation or hunger and basically having no energy at all, then by all means, like go running 5 times a week and don't do weight training. But if you want this like good look, this good posture, this strong look that basically I am looking for, I'm now thinking about like Chris Evans from Captain America, or like Daniel Craig from the first James Bond movie, the Casino Royale, you know, where they are like strong but lean. This is the look I'm looking for. So you cannot achieve that with just running. This is the combination of the two things. Okay, now we know that it's basically sugar is going into your body, and exercise is really good to soak up that sugar. There is cardio and weight training. Cardio will keep you skinny and good for your heart, but weight training will actually build you muscle, which we really want. So the combination of the two is the best. Okay, now how to build it in your daily schedule. This is something, one of the biggest excuses I get all the time from people, all the time. Like, yeah, it would be great to start, but I'm so busy. I had so many responsibilities. I'm just gonna say like bullshit. You have to know that you are what you spend your time with. Tony Robbins has this amazing saying when he says that you are what you focus on, and where your focus goes, energy flows. So, do you want to lose fat? Yes. But you want to come up with excuses only, because you can come up with all the excuses, but you have to know like this is not you talking. This is the monster inside you talking, because this monster doesn't want you to change. This monster wants you to stay comfortable. It's afraid of you to change, because then if you change, it cannot feed on your insecurities and your fears. Okay, you have to know that. So all the excuses, I don't have time, I don't have the energy, bullshit. I could do it, so you can do it as well. Start today. Now it's 2026, it's the best fucking time of the year to start exercising. So just do it. Make a commitment to yourself. And once you've done that, like, look at time as the most valuable asset of yours, okay? And like, think about it. You say you don't have time. Where can you get time from? And I'm telling you, one of the places you can get time from is from your phone, okay? Your phone. Go and check out your screen time on your phone. How much time are you spending on your phone each day? You could spend all that time exercising, you know, or maybe just half of it. Let's just say you want to use your phone for your work and stuff. I totally understand it. Really. But just half of it. Like, if you do 4 hours on your phone every day, imagine what 2 hours you could do with 2 hours. Just half the time of those 4 hours. Okay. So if we pinch this time from your phone use, then you already have much more time. And one of the biggest things that helped me to build exercise into my daily schedule was this idea called Eat the Frog. What do I mean by Eat the Frog? Eat the Frog is this idea that you start your day with the hardest task possible, okay? Or the most important task possible. Now, if you've decided that you want to lose fat, your most important task for you is to lose fat. Everything else follows this. Okay, so this is what you focus on first thing in the morning. Okay, I would advise you to exercise as soon as you wake up. It will be really good for you. You will wake up easier, and then you can do all your exercise before you go to work. Okay, let's just say that you normally wake up at 7 or set the alarm at 7 because you have to be at work at 9. Okay, you roll around in bed, you hit snooze, you fuck around in the morning, and then you barely get to work at 9 and you are already exhausted and everything. What I'm telling you now is to wake up at 6 and do 1 hour of exercise, take a shower, and then go to work, okay? How you do that? I talked about this in detail, by the way, in my How to Exercise on a Busy Schedule video. You don't take your phone into your bedroom, okay? This is really, really important. You don't take your phone into your bedroom. You set your alarm on a regular alarm clock or something. Or even if you take your phone into the bedroom, you place it on the other side of the room and you set it on airplane mode. You set your alarm because this way, first of all, in the morning, you have to physically get up to kill your alarm. This is really, really important. Because then if you set your alarm at 6, you're not gonna roll around in bed for another 45 minutes, okay? This is the one part, like the morning part. You actually wake up on time. But the more important part is the night, okay? Every good morning routine starts with a good night routine. The most important things and the most important hours in your day are the 2 hours before you go to bed and the 2 hours after you go to bed. So don't look at your phone 1 hour before going to bed, and don't take your phone into the bedroom with you when you go to sleep, okay? Don't scroll numblessly. This is not relaxing. You think it's relaxing, it's not relaxing to your brain. It's already giving you blue light, and it's giving you more cortisol, and it keeps you awake. This is why your sleep is really shit, yo? So, what you do You don't look at your phone at night. You set the alarm for 6 a.m. At 9 p.m., 10 p.m., you go to bed, you lay down, and you fall asleep, okay? So this way, you are not lengthening your sleep and you don't have the excuses, oh, I'm just so tired in the morning. I cannot exercise in the morning because I'm so tired. Bullshit. You are tired in the morning because your sleep is shit, because you're overstimulating your brain. This is so easy. Okay, so start doing this. Put your phone away from you, set the alarm 6 a.m. and when you wake up, get dressed and immediately get to exercise. Go for a run. What I would personally recommend, this is what worked for me really well. Choose a gym that is really close to your workplace. Okay? Choose a gym where you can get to by, let's just say, 7, do your exercise, then get a shower and get to work in like 10 minutes. Why is it important? Because if you are running late with your workout, then you won't be late from work. Okay? If you are working from the home office mostly, then choose a gym that's close to your home so you can get home on time to start your work, okay? This is really important. And then everything is just about discipline. Start to get into the mood of, yes, I'm exercising. I'm a person who exercises. It will be really hard in the beginning. I'm not lying to you. It will be really hard. But then you will get used to it. You will start to love it. 2026 is a new year. Now it's time for all the resolutions. But if you don't want to fall off again and you don't want to disappoint yourself again, just start. Promise yourself, but start small. Start with small things. Let's just say to yourself, 2 times, I go to the gym 2 times and I do one 20-minute run. That's not a lot. Make a promise with yourself. Wake up in the morning and do it. You will feel much better about yourself. Trust me. If you have any questions, just shoot them in the comments. I will link my videos about how I lost 42 kilos, busy schedule, fat loss, how to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Ciao.